Hi everyone, it's Pastor Veronica here, and I have a story for you. Tonight's story is a really special one, and it features on the very cover a sheep and a lamb. Sheep is an adult, and then a lamb is a baby sheep. So this is a lamb who in our family we call Pumpkin. Now, that seems a little silly for a lamb to be called Pumpkin, but that's because when we got Pumpkin, Pumpkin was dressed in a pumpkin costume. She was a Halloween present and she smelled like Halloween candy. So, this is Pumpkin, who is going to be here for our story tonight. And that is because on the very cover of our story, there's a lamb, just like Pumpkin. So, Pumpkin will be here to join us for our story. And tonight's story is Time for Bed. And Time for Bed was written by Mem Fox and illustrated by Jane Dyer. So, is it time for bed at your house? Oh, you'll have to watch out here. I have a special friend in the room who looks a little bit like a real sheep or lamb. Winter, do you want to say hello? Look here. Doesn't Winter look a lot like a lamb too? This is Winter, my dog. Yeah. Say hi, Winter. Aw, there he is. Winter, you look sort of like a lamb, don't you? You do. Winter, can you say hi to our friends? Yes. Can you say hi to our friends right there? Well, I see that Corbin and Easton have joined us for a story, and I'm so glad that they've joined us for our book, Time for Bed. All right, Winter, are you okay? You gonna sit on my lap? Okay, Winter's gonna join us tonight. He's gonna sit right here on my lap with Pumpkin. All right, are you ready, Winter? Oh, or you want down? All right, Winter's changed his mind. All right, well, I think Pumpkin is ready for a story. Our story tonight is Time for Bed. Is it time for bed at your house? Let's see if it's time for bed when we're done our story. It's time for bed, little mouse, little mouse. Darkness is falling all over the house. Now, when we read our story in our house, what we do is we try to make sounds or do actions like the animals. So what type of sounds would a mouse make? Maybe, can you make that sound? It's time for bed, little goose, little goose. The stars are out and on the loose. Can you see the baby goose? Right there is a baby goose. A baby goose is called a gosling. Yeah. And what sound does a goose make? Honk, 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 honk. Can you make a goose sound? Oh, I know. Some of our followers, the Rosés, they like this animal a lot. It's time for bed, little cat, so snuggle in tight. That's right, like that. Can you make the sound of a cat? Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I bet Easton knows this animal. Easton, I want you to say it with me. What animal is this? It's a cow. And a baby cow is called a calf. It's time for bed, little calf, little calf. What happened today that made you laugh? Can you make a cow sound with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Moo, moo. Oh, here's one of my favorite animals. It's time for bed, little foal, little foal. I'll whisper a secret, but don't tell a soul. Do you know what animal this is? That a baby is called a foal and the grown-up is called a horse. Can you make a horse sound with me? Neigh. It's time for bed, little fish, so hold your breath and make a wish. Well, there's the grown-up fish. Can you find the baby fish? Tell me when to stop when you see it. There it is. Can you make a fish face? Or can you blow bubbles? Oh, here we go. Here's Pumpkin's favorite page. It's time for bed, little sheep, little sheep. The whole wide world is going to sleep. What sound does a sheep make? Pumpkin, what sound? Bah, bah. It's time to sleep, little bird, little bird. So close your eyes and not another word. And a bird goes tweet, 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 tweet. It's time to sleep, little bee, little bee. Yes, I love you and you love me. And bees go buzz, buzz, buzz. And what do bees make? Bees make honey. It's time to sleep, little snake, little snake. Good gracious me, you're still awake? And a snake goes, hiss, hiss. And do you know what the sign is for a snake in American Sign Language? It's this. Snake, snake. It's time to sleep, little pup, little pup. If you don't sleep soon, the sun will be up. And what sound does a doggy make? Woof, 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 woof. It's time to sleep, little dear, little dear. The very last kiss is almost here. Did you know that a baby deer is called a fawn? And you can recognize a fawn because it has spots. The stars on high are shining bright. Sweet dreams, my darling. Sleep well. Good night. Isn't that a nice story? Just a reminder, tonight we heard Time for Bed, written by Mem Fox and illustrated by Jane Dyer. We read our story with our friend Pumpkin, the baby sheep. And another name for baby sheep is a lamb. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our story, and I hope that you'll be thinking about all the different animals that are getting settled down and ready for bed. And most importantly, I want you to know that I hope you sleep very well. And I hope that you know that God loves you, and so do I. Good night, friends. Sleep well.